Imagination is a word that defines different mental processes according to its origins. When we decide what to imagine, this imagination comes from the conscious mind. It is voluntary imagination. It is will. For example, we want to imagine a good thing. When we have a sense and we visualize something going wrong, this feeling comes from the subconscious mind. It is an involuntary imagination. We can say that this is a sixth sense, a feeling, an intuition, a very fast and powerful force that we can't control. Take a test. Don't imagine an elephant. It is impossible. We cannot control the involuntary imagination of our will. So this is the imagination that interests us. It determines our lives. To better understand its origin, let's see how our mind works. Our mind is divided into two parts, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind thinks, develops, captures, and interprets the senses and communicates with the outside world. It determines our life course and writes the command lines in the subconscious mind. It generates our willpower. The subconscious mind executes all the command lines in its entirety. It generates the power of imagination and also makes our connection with the universe through a transceiver antenna. So, it determines who we are through the imagination power. It determines how we live through the vibration of its antenna. Let's take an example to better visualize the process. Mary is fat and she wants to lose weight. She goes on a diet, forced exercises, participates in Weight Watchers, and takes medicine and everything. However, she never loses weight. The problem is that despite having strong willpower to lose weight, she imagines herself fat, and imagination always wins versus will. What makes her imagine herself fat is a command line in her subconscious mind. For example, I'm fat and disgusting. Who wrote that line was herself. Perhaps as a child, she has heard a person reference something like, "Men are bastards." This is just one example. We do not care about the recording source of the command line. We just want to replace it. To replace this command line, Mary can go through years of analysis, look for a miracle priest, or she can use our fantastic technique without wasting time, money, or her freedom. Our goal is to provide all the tools and guidelines for anyone to definitely be master of his or her own destiny. One more detail about Mary. In addition to characterizing herself as fat, through the power of imagination, the negative command line also emits a vibration by the transceiver antenna of her subconscious mind, attracting people and circumstances to keep her always fat. Look how interesting. Mary's friend Linda eats a lot, including sweets, does not exercise, and she is thin. Not because she is lucky, but because she imagines herself thin. She has a kind of command line like, "I deserve to be thin." We have seen that the problem is in the command line in the subconscious mind. The secret is to change this command. Our technique is simple and original. It consists of some tricks and subterfuges to create a new line, according to free will, and rewrite this new line over the old line. Before the technique, we will explore the weaknesses of our subconscious mind. 1. It does not think, only runs. 2. It does not distinguish real from imaginary. 3. It doesn't know about time. 4. We can reprogram its commands without it knowing. Your subconscious mind is like a computer, and it's fully programmable. The owners of the world know about that, but now you will also know. From the moment you can change your command lines, your subconscious mind will simply run these commands. When we applied this technique to a group of 50 obese people, 90% of them began to lose weight in the second week, without any sacrifice. Some began to hate sweets and carbohydrates. Others won a willingness to exercise that they had never had. Some observed fats in their own feces. One way or another, the subconscious mind executes the command. The most amazing result was that all of them lost weight naturally, without sacrifices, and remained thin. Technique. The iPC technique consists of preparation, relaxation, and 7 imagination reconditioning exercises. Mental image, positive phrase, visualization, fantasy, feeling, Worthness. Request. Do not worry about memorizing the technique. We created a conductor, which is an MP3 audio file with directions for you to follow while applying the exercises. We will detail each phase for you to have knowledge of the process. Preparation. Create your ideal image, a picture of yourself the way you want to be. To do this, you can make a photo montage on your computer using cut and paste. Choose the body you want, using the internet, magazines, or an old photo. Paste a picture of your current face in the chosen body. Mount your new image on a green background and also place on your image your positive phrase that you will create in the second exercise. Make copies and spread this new image everywhere you can. Set up an imaginary spiritual mentor, a person that you admire and fully trust, preferably related to your spiritual belief. It can be a saint, an ancestor, a pop idol, a secret friend, etc. The important thing is that you spend all credibility and trust. This mentor will be your counselor and supporter of your worthiness and your faith. It will also work for you full-time. Relaxation. This is a quick relaxation technique at the beginning of each exercise to lower your brain frequency for you to assimilate easily the new command lines. Mental image. To begin the series of exercises, you will trigger your voluntary imagination or your imaginative will. The first step is to edit your new command line. Bring to your mind that photo montage that you did in preparation or make it now, mentally. Visualize in the photo the body you want to have. Note all the details and believe that the photo was taken now. Feel grateful and deserving of this new body. Your subconscious mind will not know if the photo is real or imaginary. Remember that the main purpose of these exercises is reprogramming your mind. Positive phrase. Your will must be justified by faith and merit. Here you will begin recording a new command line in your subconscious mind. There are two processes. A. Referenced concepts. These lines are formed by information from other people or institutions you trust, that you captured, interpreted, and recorded. It may have been your father, your teacher, the church, Zorro. B. Will justified by merit is what you call deep desire. It is when you have a strong desire for something, and you have no doubt you'll get it because you feel worthy and have faith. Our minds are very sharp, rightly so. All of our wills need justification, by merit, to be recorded in the subconscious mind. So when you have will, your mind asks two questions to make sure. Why? And why one day you expect this? Remember that your subconscious mind does not think and does not know the time. It only runs without thinking. For example, your desire. I want to be thin. Why? Your answer. Because I'm fat. Why one day do you expect to be thin? Your answer. Because this day never comes. Note your mind justifications. I'm fat and I'll never lose weight. This is the information that will go to your command line. So from now on, you will create positive justifications, a deserving and a time justification. Why? I deserve to be. I was born to be. It is the desire of God. Why one day you expect to be thin? I'm already thin. I feel like I am. I visualize that I am. See the improvement? I deserve to be thin and I'm thin now. This will be your merit phrase you should memorize and place on your photo montage. Visualization. Here you will use your feelings to speed up the process of fixing your new command line in your subconscious mind. As a subterfuge, we will boost your mental image. Imagine you're posting your photos on Facebook, WhatsApp, the social column of a newspaper or outdoor magazine, in all media. Imagine people telling you how thin you are, your friends dying of envy, your partner drooling. Unleash your imagination. You deserve to be thin and you are. Feel extremely happy and grateful for your grace. Fantasy. A fantasy is a process of imagination where you see yourself interacting in a scene. Here you will be the director and the lead actor of your film. I'll spend 2 fun exercises, but you can create your own, always remembering that the subconscious mind does not distinguish the real from the imaginary. 1. My day. When going to bed, make a movie about your day. Retake all the scenes of your day. Now, with your new body, slim and healthy. Try to feel that everything is real. 2. Replay. After a real event, at home, at work, on the street, record the same scene with this new body. Watch your movie with your mentor and listen to their compliments. The more details, the better. Feeling. A sense is a physical stimulus. It lacks pickup. A feeling is a mental stimulus. It lacks memory. They are interconnected, and we will use this shortcut to condition the subconscious mind. A sense can cause you to have a feeling. You see the photo of her grandmother who is dead and whom she misses. A feeling can cause you a sense. The missing of his grandfather gives him a little pain in his chest. Try to close the circle of this exercise using the most of your imagination. Here, you will simply imagine yourself thin and release all the positive feelings and senses related to this realization. In addition to applying this exercise with your MP3 audio player, you can do it any time. For example, in the bath, just relax a bit and feel happy, with the water eliminating all extra body fat. Worthness. From your subconscious mind to register your will, you must have 2 fundamental feelings, deservedness and faith. So, this is the most important exercise of the iPC. Deservedness equals be worthy to receive. If you are here, it is because you deserve to be. If you are well, you deserve to be happy. If to be happy you need to have a thin body, so you deserve this thin body. If this technique came to you, then you are worthy of all the happiness in the world. The universe will conspire in your favor. Faith. Blessed is who has faith. Faith is an unconditional sense of certainty, pure positive imagination. It is a result of a process that requires a supported belief. If Christ appears to me and says that I am healed, my faith will surely heal me. It is what he always said. Verily I say, Christ was not a miracle man, but a great support of faith. To have faith and deservedness, use your mentor as support. Interact with him or her, talk, exchange ideas, listen to his or her advice, and feel how much he or she supports you. Request. Imagine you are with your mentor and ask your mentor to help you realize your desire, working for you on the spiritual plane. Visualize the goodwill of your mentor, their joy in being able to help you, and their commitment. Visualize your mentor going out to start the job he promised you. Now that you know the process, you can create your own exercise routine, or if you prefer, you can open our conductor with an initial relaxation technique and the whole series of exercises for you to follow while relaxing. We ask from you a small contribution. Buy the conductor to help fund our project, and that is just the beginning. We want to adapt this technique for everyone to be happy, heal their illnesses, and to make a better world. Politics, religion, science, philosophy, all have failed with us. Now that we are connected, we will take our own commands, using the highest power of our mind, imagination. Imagine all the people, living life in peace. We appreciate your partnership in this project. Join our chat, send us your comments and suggestions, and publish our work on your social networks. Click the link below to get your conductor. Thank you. May God illuminate your way.